Gail and I, we have no right to be in the Hall of Fame with the exception of a ticket. But now that they've allowed people an opportunity to play a role in the Hall of Fame, this is something we want to get on the ground floor of and support for years and decades to come.
Our bench program started in 2014 as a vision that kind of came together to serve two purposes. Primarily enhance our visitor experience, give them a chance to reflect, pause during their visit, share some experiences with family members. The other component of that, we don't have a whole lot of recognition opportunities within the museum space. So one of the things that the bench program afforded us the opportunity to do was give donors and supporters a chance to do something very intentionally in the museum space and have their name within the museum, and this program was really one of the first programs that afforded us that opportunity to do that.
So we wanted a very positive message and something that would be fun. So that's how we came up with it.
And our bench virtually says, with love and appreciation to moms and dads everywhere. And the reason we chose that, it had to do with all those moms that work at the concession stands at the Little League fields for free on a volunteer basis, to all the dads and moms that coach baseball and softball on strictly a volunteer basis. So as they're coming through the Hall of Fame, it's a little place for them to rest and kind of read that and say, wow, so it wasn't just for our mom and dads or aunts and uncles, but it's for moms, dads, aunts and uncles, teachers, volunteers, everywhere across the baseball world.
You know, just to have something with our name on it in this building is incredible.
It's not in a self-serving way at all. It's just in a way of it makes you feel part of something. The fact that the Hall of Fame offers a program like this.
My bench donation was to remember and honor my best friend who I lost just a couple of years ago, and that was coincidentally sort of at the same timeline of the bench program here getting started. So it, timing-wise, just was a perfect fit. It gives me a chance every time I come back to town to the museum, I can sort of have a couple minutes with him by sitting on the bench with him. It's certainly a special, important place to me to begin with, and the bench gives me a way to keep another ongoing tie to the importance of the institution and the preservation of the history of the game. It's very simplistic, but yet it's very elegant. They present very well, and the tag, the brass plaque, has been kept in a simple nature as well, so it's not too over the top.
My bench is in honor of my mother, who passed away about a year and a half ago. She was a baseball mother, like so many are, and all the practices, the games and everything. And it's presently located in the front plaza. And I know they rotate them and move them around, but it's really proud feeling. I think my mother would be really honored. If she ever saw that bench, she would go crazy. She would love it. She would think it was just the neatest thing in the world. And the bench itself is really a beautiful bench. The way it's built and everything was far beyond my expectations.
I think one of the things that attracted us to working with Country Casual Teak is the quality of the bench. The craftsmanship is key. There's some parallels with just excellence, and that's what Cooperstown stands for. When you think of Cooperstown, first and foremost, people think of excellence. That's what the plaque gallery is all about. And so if you're looking for something that's in our museum space, which is really sacred ground for us and baseball fans, we want something that is kind of best in breed. And so that consistency in their product, craftsmanship, has really hit the mark for us.
If this is going out to other arts or anyone, companies, corporations looking to do something like this, I can't tell you the joy that it brings to you personally and the gratification that it can bring you in knowing that something of yours might be in a hospital, in a library, in a museum. It's euphoric would be my word.